Hey y'all, it's Mo9. What up? I am doing another pick a card reading. This one is going to have my heater in the background. Sorry, it's cold outside. And I don't have my music set up. So, here we are. Today we are talking about the beast within. This is the Beast Within reading. So if you are new here, you may not know about this reading, but this is a reading that I do that talks about your shadow self, your darker traits, your mean traits, and how you utilize them and ways that you can use them to actually protect yourself and in good ways. So we're just going to go over them. We have 3 choices here today. We have the first choice here, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and pick whichever pile that you are drawn to, and I will see you in your pile. Peace. Pile 1, I'm going to tell you right now, you do not have to be as shy as you are. You don't have to be. You're too shy. Hush, hush, why? You're too shy. Hush, hush, why? Too shy. Hush, hush, why? You're too shy. Hush, hush. Okay, so that was just that to let you know. Yeah. And let's get into it. Okay, so the beast that you got was the Nixies. The Nixies, this is a creature from my mermaid reading. The Nixies are from Germanic folklore or Scandinavian folklore. They're mermaids they love dancing. They're considered prophets. They were said to drown people, specifically children. They can be shapeshifters. They're like water spirits, and they have children with humans. So you may have a mixed race child. You may feel out of place around certain people. You may code switch to fit into certain spaces. You may be someone who performs music. Everybody loves music. I don't know, maybe not. You could be a performer of some sort. You also got Savannah Matcha, which is a southeastern Hindu Thai area mermaid. So you're very alluring. You're very pretty. This is a princess that fell in love with Hanuman. The Hanuman series is wild. This dude is wild. If you ever get a chance to check that out. So you could, again, have a mixed race child, or just kind of like, anyways, you may be somebody who makes plans to ward off wars. This is someone who fell in love with Hanuman when she was supposed to be utilizing him to go against her father during wartime. So you may be someone that just doesn't fit in. You may be a strategist when it comes to dealing with unfair people. You're just really beautiful and alluring, and you fall in love with people. This is not necessarily a beastly trait. This is just something where it's like part of your shadow self has to do with the positive things about you. Okay. So you may have a tendency to switch it up a bit. Code switch. You may have a tendency to be, I wouldn't say attacked, but people have a tendency to try to discredit your prophecies. You're really good with kids. Like, these are all positive traits. I don't know if you are dealing with shadow stuff right now, but let's get into it. Your turn up may be your downside, but it's not really giving that. It's giving like you're fun to hang around. You could be a strategist, but even when you make your like strategies, you end up going left. You don't really stay on track. You're great at making friends. People love it. They don't even care that you code switch. They may have noticed. They don't give a damn. They love your music. They love your prophecies. They love your children. People listen to your prophecies. You may have had to walk away from somebody that is a father figure. You may be considered on some femme fatale type stuff. People may be like, she's a bad mother. She's a demon. Okay, so it's time to utilize these skills for a healthier future. A lot of your prophecies of the future, things that you have seen, have come into fruition and can still. So you need to stay on the up and up, like the positive side of the things that you're creating. Girl, look at them things you're creating. Pentacles. Pentacles, that's what you're creating. Monies. Financial stability. Enough to take care of yourself, your needs, look cute, get clout. You're going to be popular. Popular as a femme fatale, too. Dang, that's going to get you a partner. So people love that you are on your femme fatale. I know this is supposed to be like the darker parts of yourself, but I feel like you embrace these parts of yourself and you utilize it. You may talk about your shadow self in your music. You may talk about it when you're prophesizing with people to help them see we all kind of have that kind of thing. People fall in love with you. They love you. dang. It's like, yes, people love you. And sometimes those people that love you will do anything to get power over you. So you may find that you deal with a lot of power struggles in spaces, over desirability, over clout, over talent. Y'all ever remember those Glad commercials where they're like, don't get sad, don't get mad, get glad? That's kind of what it's giving. These people are triggered by your joy. So let's go on ahead and turn it into the Wild West, a drive-by, okay? Since you triggered, let's just do a drive-by. Girl, get glad. Not saying that you're a feminine person. I'm just saying, okay, I gotta stop doing it. I'm working on me. Okay, but listen, look. Get glad. Focus on the happier things. They're just trying to trigger you because they want to take you out of that state. So you, with the Queen of Cups, need a higher perspective on the people that are ruthless or try all this extra stuff to get under your skin. Like, they're more wounded than you. They're trying to project their wounds onto you. You know? They are triggered because of things that they lack in their life, which affect their morals. And make the decision to move forward into more prosperous, adventurous opportunities. You are adventurous, you are talented, and it's time to exercise that and not let anybody get in your way. You're too shy. Hush, hush, eye to eye. We've got some love tips here for you. Reciprocity came up. How do you share your privilege? How do people share their privilege with you? Why do you give? What are you giving? Are you giving out of the kindness of your heart? Are you giving to be accepted? Are you giving because you're like, I know what it feels like to be in that position? And are you around people who are you around people who are giving for healthy reasons or giving for power or hoarding privilege? Privilege is something that shows up a lot in your life. Who has it, who doesn't, how they utilize it, what kind of privileges they have. So you need relationships that are reciprocal and have integrity. And you know this already. That's why you don't mess with certain people. Okay, yeah. People in your past did not show you any reciprocity in your relationships. There are healthy relationships available for you as soon as you get out of that box and allow yourself the freedom to grow freely and express your talents and keep moving forward. Your additional tip, affirmation is, I do not lie, I do not manipulate. The truth will make me a stronger person. Lies deplete my quality of life. I mean, you don't hang out with liars, do you? Maybe this shape-shifting isn't something you need to be doing as much anymore. Don't hide who you are. I feel like the real lie here is hiding who you are, who you've always wanted to be. Maybe hanging out in the shadows, not showing off your talents as much. Feeling like you need to be what people want you to be. Also, there are things in the past that you may not be so proud of, but you know what? They make your performance, your ability to prophesize, your ability to strategize, all that stronger, as long as you're using it in a healthy way. So be honest, be true, and find people who will do that for you. Period. 3 of Cups. Alright, pile 1. I hope that was helpful and made sense. But you already know what it is. You can go ahead and hit that description box. It'll show you ways to donate to the channel, as well as where you can find me on social media. You can also subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed, and like this video. Hit me in the comments. I love to see them. It's great to see you. It's great to read for you. And y'all have a good one. Peace. Pile 2. What's good? How you doing? We are talking about the beast within. Let's get it. You got a Akheken is African and Egyptian. This is like a bird-like creature, like a dragon. It is the symbol of the goddess Set. This creature uses their powers for distortion or disorder, constantly in a battle. This is an eclipse monster, constantly in darkness and waiting in darkness to attack. The second one you got was Storewood, and this is from Scotland area, Orkney Island, Orcadian type areas. This dragon is a dragon of pestilence. It has bad breath and kills plants and animals. It is a sea serpent, and villages you'd sacrifice 7 people for this creature because it would eat those people in mythology. So, Fran, you talk a lot of you could read somebody the house down boots. It's like someone may share something with you, and you may hold it in a database to clap back if you feel you need to hit the clap of backing. People may not even know that you are gonna do this with them, but you just pop out, and cuss them out. You may be like a goth type person. There may be a lot of drama around you. Drama that you're dealing with. Let's get into it. Excuse me. Yeah. Even if you gotta give a harsh truth that somebody needs to hear, you're going to do it. So, yes, be honest, but don't be malicious with your honesty. Stop telling people secrets. Like, you could probably tell somebody's secret the house down boots to harm them. And you may be a popular person that people like, so they listen to you. You may battle with, if you are a feminine person or a woman, like, girl fights all over town. Girl, it's about to be a what? A girl fight. It's about to be a what? Didn't I just say that with the Knight of Bats and these two queens sitting here? It's about to be a what? A girl fight. You will fight. Man, this lighting is bad. I'll make a setup. I can't do it no more. And I need a white background, even though I love this black velvety thing happening. You may have spells in your corner that have to do with gossip or creating disorder amongst people. But this is saying, yes, you could use this power for disorder, but it's going to be draining AF and annoying. And you're not going to have no friends. You're just constantly going to be in battle. And if that is your thing, hey, do it. If that's what your kicks are, that's you. It's your prerogative. But you have an ability to do really great things with your sharpness of tongue, your wit, your ability to be patient and wait before taking action. You could do that for things that aren't attacking people. Or you could do that for things that protect people. Or protect the right people. I don't know. It's like without harming people. You will take people out. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, have starts with a K and ends with a D somebody. Murderer. I don't know if I can say those things, but some of y'all have. You will do anything to get over somebody or a group of people that have wronged you. Anything. The vengeance is real. This affects you gotta work on your decision making process with your execution of retaliation. Can I say that again? I don't know. What? You gotta work on your decision making process because it's creating more issues for you, and then it makes you have friends that aren't really friends. You want to find people that love you. Your retaliation's gotta change. How you retaliate. You can't be so ruthless in it. Novice, we love you. Oh, okay, look, listen. Look and listen. You may be in a community or space now, even where you have people that you like, that you want to kick it with, that want to kick it with you. Y'all get along. The goal here is to not revert to being ruthless when you feel slighted. Use this ruthlessness as a way to stay determined when you are experiencing a downfall or when things aren't going good. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't get that job. Oh, I'm gonna get my resume together, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it. Or like, oh, I messed up on this thing or that thing. But you know what? I'm gonna make sure everything's ready to go next time. I'm gonna make sure my marketing plan is ready to go. I'm gonna make sure I have all the right supplies or I can find a way to get them. Then I'm not gonna trip up again after that. Oh no, you didn't. Utilize it in your actions, not towards people, but towards your goals. A way to stay determined and keep your mind focused on the right things when you falter, because we all go through it. We all fail somewhere in our lives and have to pick ourselves back up. And that ruthlessness will be really helpful for when you're picking yourself back up. Novice, we love you. Okay. There's a song stuck in my head. That's why I keep saying, Novice, we love you. If you're level-headed instead of using your emotions, these traits will help you skyrocket. The patience, waiting in the darkness, that's patience. Your wit, you're be able to be strategic and observant. So you could do that for goal setting instead of retaliating towards a person or a thing. So we got a little additional information. You got a love tip. Do you even like where you're at? Things may seem good on the outside, but are you happy with how things are going for real without trying to create a facade for people around you? You want something. You see something that you want. Is it obtainable? How so? Okay, there's where that ruthlessness is needed. To obtain things, you don't have to, and again, it's not like ruthless, like, oh, I'm gonna take this person out so I get that, because we're both going for the same thing. It's ruthless. It's having integrity in your steps forward. So you just don't do any old thing to get somebody, to get into a position or a space that you want or get a goal that you want. Oh, do you have a musical talent? Are you talented? You probably are. Okay, anyways, you got an additional message, and this says, I embrace my talent in music. There are many who perform for crowds. I am authentic when I show my talents before a crowd. There are many who perform for crowds. I am authentic when I show my talents before crowds. I ain't even gonna pull for that. Why? Why? All right, y'all, that's it. That's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. You already know what it is. Go ahead and hit that description box. There are ways where you can find me on social media. You can donate to the channel. You can subscribe to the channel if you're not. And you know what? I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Pile 3, this has been an interesting pick a card. It feels like people are like, I don't want to be a douchebag no more. I don't want to be a punisher. Okay. So let's get into your... Oh. Here are your creatures. You know, I put new monsters in my Beast Within deck, and I have yet to pull them. I think because it's just how our subscribers are, I guess, or people who watch it. We got the Marrows. These are Irish. These are mermaids from Irish folklore. These mermaids wore like caps and hoods, and they would like shapeshift. They'd be like seals in the water, and then like humans on land. When they take their hoods off, they were said to be cute. They were performers, and they helped sailors, and were good luck charms for people. That doesn't sound very shadowy. You better get it. So you also got the Python. This of the Greek dragon, earth dragon kind of mythology. And this is a womb serpent. So it enters the center of the earth. It is the center of the earth, the protector of the... I believe she was a muse, Delphi. I think she was a muse or a prophet. She was a demigod. And yeah, so this is a serpent, dragon, beast. Okay, there's a few things. There may be some maliciousness around pregnancy. People are lucky to have you in their life. And you are a great protector. You can be mean. You can also probably be... I'm not even any shade, but like you don't like to clean up a lot. You probably are okay with a little bit of a messy place. Some people like really clean. I'm a little in between myself. I'm like, some days I'm too tired, so I'm a mess. And some days I'm like, I have the energy, so I'm clean. Like, as far as like space goes. So I feel you. So sometimes you're just like, whatever. I'm gonna leave that plate right there, and I ain't gonna move it. Not doing the dishes. Whatever. Please don't take this the wrong way. You may have a tendency to be self-centered, like forgetting the needs of others. But it's not even like that's all you do, because you are a helpful person. You help other people. But sometimes you miss the mark, and it's when a bitch needs it or something. So you probably have people tell you that, and then you get offended because you're like, bitch, I'm really kind. Okay, fuck that. But like, you know, just be malleable to seeing your actions to see if they are, You know, we all have places to grow. That's why these things exist. You may be in the hood or near it. You're a good swimmer, some of y'all. Oh, you are someone who enjoys your vacation. If it's a beach somewhere warm, if you are into that, any sort of water, doesn't have to be a hot beach. There, you are there for it. Delphi's been coming up a lot. You may be really protective over a friend right now or a family member. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands. Oh. There's a few scenarios. You may be helping someone get away from someone else, or you need to get away from somebody that you're constantly... Yeah, this person goes through battles of like, help me, don't help me, help me, don't help me. You're gotta get this child to bed. It's not that late. Okay. 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 Your best interest now is to work with people who are working with you, who celebrate you, who respect your individuality and your ideas. You may be moving to a space where this is going to happen, but you don't want to be in a space where you constantly have to protect your ideals or you feel like a lot of things are coming at you at once. There is enough in the world to do that than to have like your friends, your community doing that. So if you get it from your community and then you get it from, societal pressures and worldviews, isn't going to be like too much. Your community should be your refuge from a harsh world. As you are a refuge for others, you need to find spaces where people are a refuge to you. And that's going to help with any sort of outcasting, financial struggle, patterns with isolation. You need to heal from people trying to trigger you or belittle you or tear you down for not fitting in. It's why you've created personas of yourself. It's why you have to be one way here and another way there. And I get it. Like, sometimes you gotta be this bitch at work and this bitch at home. You have to be two separate people. But there is a unifying that can come with the two sides of you. I'm not saying be unprofessional in your place of work, but there are two sides of you that can come together. There are talents that you can express in these areas. It's like, for lack of a better example, it's like when RuPaul from RuPaul's Drag Race says, you can utilize the talents that you have in drag when you're not in drag. You don't have to be more confident because you're in drag. You can bring some of that to your everyday life, and that's kind of like the concept. So you can bring certain things into spaces where you feel not as confident, and it'll help you to shine or to progress forward or to take calculated risks where you would not normally, obviously in a healthy and safe way, not risking yourself in unsafe ways. Talk to people. You got a love tip. Oh, it's not a love tip. You got a element. So the earth element here. If you can, if you're that witchy type, do some magic with herbs and roots. Take time to be around animals, nature. Laying or resting in spaces where you are by roots or trees or grass, or you can lay down on those things safely without dog poop. You got a lot of options for that. Take some time in nature and be safe, please. Be safe. Okay, you got an additional message affirmation. My past cannot haunt or destroy me. I am growing. I am powerful. I can manifest a secure life with luxury. You can do it. You can create safety for yourself. There are just some things that would help you with it along the way. One of the main things being like respecting the fact that you're in a growing process. Literally, nobody knows what they're doing. This is just life. You've never lived this specific life before, even if there are congruent lives in different dimensions and freaking reincarnation. Even if there is, you still haven't lived this life yet. You're still experiencing it. You're still growing. You're still learning. Fuck whatever complicated ass emotional situation you're trying to get to. Get money. Get money. Sorry to say it like that. It's important right now to pay attention to your finances and the growth of them and this stabilizing of your finances. It's important. That's really just what it is. And what does that look like to you? What does it have to do with your reputation? Things like that. But you'll be able to be stable as long as you're taking healthy steps towards your financial growth You're ending cycles and communities that keep you hyper vigilant or feel like you constantly have to defend yourself. And enter spaces where people celebrate you and want to work with you and experience luxuries with you. You can take some of these talents, some of these things that you hide from people, where you're talented in one group of people, you're talented in this way in another group of people. You can mesh those. Your code switching, some of that, you dull some of your talent from one code to the next code that you switch to. You don't have to dull those talents down. You are dealing with someone in your life that you feel like you have to fiercely protect, and you may feel like you have failed them in some way of protecting them, but the honest truth is you are doing your best. But you cannot drain your energy entirely. You cannot be someone's everything and then you're nothing for you. You cannot be somebody's everything and then nothing to yourself. It won't even work because you won't have the energy for it. So make sure you're working on that. Okay, y'all, that is it. That's all I got for you. I ain't got no more. I will see y'all in the next one. You already know. Hit up that description box. You can donate to the channel. You can subscribe to the channel. You can watch more videos. And like this mob. Comment as well. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.